Hello. Haven't done one of these videos in a while. I wanted to do this just to let you know that I was in contact recently from one of the partners here at Riverside, Chris Newey, who really felt that he had a word from God for us as his church as we move forward together, as Jesus followers together moving forward with Christ. And he shared it with me, and it really struck a chord with me. I really prayed over it and really felt that God was speaking and sharing something. So I'm going to hand over to Chris now. It's a couple of minutes long, and he's just going to share of his heart of what God has really spoken to him about. So my prayer is I hope this engages with you as well. And yeah, thank you for listening.
Good morning, church. I just want to share a few things that I've been thinking about over the last couple of months, and as I've been getting older, things have seemed to get more important to me. And I really believe God's been speaking to me about coming together as a church, and dealing with issues in our lives which are keeping us away from Him to some degree. There's stuff in my life which I need to put to one side, before God really, and just say, look, Lord, I believe this is things that's stopping you working through in my life. And the thing is with issues in our lives is that it don't only affect you, like hurts or disappointments or whatever other issues that we may have. All those affect other people, and sometimes we don't even realise it. And some of the worst things about being hurt by other people is that it can be years later and that's still growing inside us.
That's right.
And that is very destructive. That has kept us away from each other, being closer. It's kept us away from God, being closer, because we've lived in that sometimes untruth. And what really gets me and what I've really been thinking about is that these people that may have hurt us, or we may have hurt them, it's a scaly thing sometimes. And sometimes that people don't even realise that they've hurt you. People have even forgot they've hurt you, even if they have hurt you. And all the people that suffer are you and the people around you. And I just believe God's been speaking to me about that. And He wants to release us. He really wants us to be free from these things which are so destructive in our lives. And as I thought about this, things grow in my, as the weeks have gone by, things have grown and grown and grown until I had a picture last week of a massive amount of water. I mean, an amount of water was even bigger than the ocean, held up by a big dam. And I thought, well, what's all this about? And as I thought, and just talked to God about it, I said, well, what are you trying to show me? And He said, you see the expanse of water here? Those are people's lives held back by the things that have hurt them, by disappointment, even disappointment in me, and not me, but God. But the reality is that this water was so expansive, it was immensely big. Anyway, as we admit what we need to put right in our lives, and we do need to do that. Come on, we should know that as grown-ups these days. There's things in our lives we don't need, and we hold on to them, and they're detrimental. So I just believe God was saying, I want to see this water start to move. And as it boils and boils, and as people deal with the issues that they have, then this big concrete wall that's holding this water back will just fall apart, and there'll be more water coming from behind that wall than even before the flood. But it won't be water. What it will be is the blessings of God by His Holy Spirit. And the land will be healed, and people's lives will be changed. But it starts with us. It starts with me, and that's why I'm doing this morning. Because I just want to encourage you this morning. If there's anything in your life that's really held you back or it's hurt you, it's not of value. Please lay it aside. I have friends that have been hurt by the church even. Please stop hurting each other. We need to support each other. We need to love each other. And in that, God can move.